is CS30 with Anchor Alarm Center. I need to get a dispatch on an alarm. Yes, it's for IMOK.
Hello, I'm Mike Latty. I'm the owner of Anchor Alarm Center. We're here in Swanee. We're locally owned and operated. We are Underwriters Laboratory listed monitoring central station. When we get an IMOK alarm, it comes into our alarm screen through our receiver and it pops up on one of the dispatcher screens.
Question. And looking at the IMOK app on my phone, if I hit the emergency button, can you see my location at your monitoring center?
Yes, we can, and that's a good question. It sends the alarm through our receiver to the central station, and our dispatchers picks up the alarm, and it indicates to them that you have a panic emergency, and they can bring up the map coordinates. It will show exactly where you are on the map. It can also track you if you're moving.
I travel a lot by myself, and I'm in hotels and things like that. So if I'm in downtown New York City, or and I'm walking in a parking lot, and I feel uncomfortable, or I see someone behind me, or maybe someone in my back seat when I get in my car, if I press the emergency button and he makes me drive, you can actually track me.
Yes.
Okay.
It does update.
That's very interesting.
I know. It's amazing. Technology today is absolutely amazing. You can actually see from point A all the way up, and you can trail a device as long as we've got the signal, we can trail it.
Okay. And then I'm also thinking about getting this for my daughter. She is going to college downtown. So
she needs it.
She needs it, yes. So I'm thinking it would be good for her to have this, and so it'd just be best for her whenever she feels that she's going into an uncomfortable area, or walking through a parking lot, or maybe walking home from a late night class, to just have this in her hand.
Oh, that'd be good.
Okay, and she always has her phone.
Yeah. Well,
so forget her homework.
Everyone
but
has
she
their
always
phone.
has her phone.
Everyone has their phone now. I mean, you feel naked without your phone.
Exactly. One other question. When I travel overseas, I've heard this works worldwide. How would that work if I was in Spain and I hit the emergency button?
It does work worldwide. It will work wherever the cell phone will work.
Okay, so as long as I have a signal.
And that is the best description I can give you as far as the capability. But wherever your cell phone will work, we can get that signal.
Okay, so wherever I have coverage and there's a signal,
we can get that
you
signal.
can get that under.
Yes,
so even if I'm in a country and I don't know the language, I kind of have a bodyguard with me when I'm traveling.
Right.
Okay.
You sure do.
Okay.
You're used to probably having your alarm system at home where you can push a button on the wall and
exactly.
If you need
it's in my bedroom.
Right.
And in my home.
I've got one like that too. Well, this works the same way. It's just like if you can carry your alarm from home, pack it in your luggage, but we all have our cell phones in our pockets, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's just like having your alarm system in your pocket. When you press that emergency button right there, it sends a silent panic to us and to all the people on your call list. It works the same way as if you had your alarm system in the hotel with you.
Okay, so I can leave this plugged in on my nightstand, and you told me previously that this doesn't dim out.
Right. You can keep it.
So if something happens,
keep
it charged. If somebody tries to break into the door, I can reach over and hit that button.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm understanding how this is working. This is just so neat. I heard about this new technology, IMOK, on your smartphone. Can you explain to me how it works?
Sure. You would press a button and it would send a signal through our receiver to our transmitter, and then we would pull up a binary document which we would transfer to an IP address. Or we put it in our web browser, and it would pull up a website, and it gives the GPS coordinates as well as the address.
Okay, so I understand how my home alarm works. When the alarm goes off, obviously you know where I am at all times. This works worldwide, so how do you know where I am in the world when I press the one button?
Gotcha. It's like GPS tracking, and it'll give coordinates for GPS as well. It'll pop up with a map, and it'll give you the exact location as well as a dot where you can click on. It gives your name and address of where you're at, and it tracks you. So it will follow, and it will update every 90 seconds.
Okay, so if I'm in an emergency, in a car accident or anything, and I can't speak, and I can't chat with you guys, if I hit this one button, you will make sure that the police and the fire are at my
Correct.
location. You can see my location.
Right, and if we don't have an exact address, we have the coordinates, GPS coordinates, which we can also give to the appropriate authority so they can find you on
The
there.
things that went on behind the scene, getting
get
this to work.
Okay.
But our software provider is Bold Technologies, and IMOK has their own transmitter, which is just like a cell tower. Any of these signals are routed through that path of the IMOK transmitter, and then that sends that to our IP receiver, which is a HTML receiver, which reads your map coordinates, your phone number, and everything about your account itself. And then Bold Technologies has merged and implemented the software for our HTML receiver, then to send that to our screen as a normal alarm. Is just like the other alarms that we monitor, businesses, homes, and everything else, so that we have the ability, just by a click of a button, that we can see where you are. It'll bring up the map, and it will bring up your call information and everything, and a text box so that we can text back and forth. But all this is actually routed through the IMOK transmitter.